Another live. This is my second live today. And today we're going to be drawing lips. Well, I, not today. We're going to be drawing lips for the second live of the day. And no, I'm not going to be turning into any live streamer. I'm just gonna, do more live so people can watch me do my drawings live. Alright, so let's get started. So usually I try to draw a rough sketch first, but in this series of, hold on, that's way too small. In this series of sketches and drawings, I am going to be trying to perfect my drawings, try to make them amazing, because usually I go through a lot of trial and error with my drawings, and I'm just trying to perfect my way of drawing, my way of doing this with you, so you don't have to worry about anything being weird when you follow a tutorial or anything like not good or really anything that you worry about. I'm just trying to perfect my drawings so you can perfect your drawings with me, or so you can watch tutorials about perfecting your drawings as well. Now, you see right here, I'm drawing the open part of the mouth here, and I didn't tell you in the title, but this is actually lips with a fruit in its mouth. In the mouth. Okay, now that the inside of the mouth is done, we can erase the circle that I put in there for reference. I put a circle in there for reference so I can see how I should make the mouth. Sorry about any noises in the background. Maybe the dog or the cat or something. Let's try to change something up here. If you've noticed something that's wrong.
Lira is 5 US cents.
Sorry, my Alexa just did something weird. But never mind that. I'm going to fix what I've done here. So you've seen that this side was taller. Actually, this side needed to be taller. So I'm going to make this side taller. Sorry about those noises in the background. They're just noises. Alright, so now we're going to draw the fruit. I decided that it was going to be an orange. So maybe I could have left the reference, but I'm leaving this here. And then I'm gonna kind of leave out some sketching lines for things. These little slices here. Now this kind of looks weird, but now we're gonna add teeth so it doesn't look so gummy. I'm gonna erase this line because that was our wrong line. If you don't like anything, just change it or erase it and try again. Everything's a learning experience, and you can always try again. Now, this up here looks kind of weird, kind of odd, so I'm going to change this up real quick. There. Now, usually, a drawing might take me hours on end, but in this series, I'm trying to make my drawings take the most little amount of time. Now, when you start drawing the teeth, it might look a little silly. But once you keep going, it's gonna look good. Just don't doubt the process and just keep going. Just keep trying again. And if you don't like something, if you think your teeth look crooked or the mouth looks off, just go and try again. Remember, not everything is perfect. And since we're drawing realism things here, not everything's going to be perfect. Maybe leave a gap in the tooth every once in a while. Not everyone's perfect. Now, maybe the person that has this mouth isn't perfect. Nobody's perfect. Neither do your drawings have to be perfect. Now, I love drawing, but sometimes I can get frustrated with myself. And all I tell myself is, you're not good enough, you'll never be. But don't say that to yourself. Just keep on trying. Just keep practicing. Now, the saying practice makes perfect is not true, because you can never be perfect. But you're never bad. You're just learning. Now right here, it might look a little weird, but this is a sketch here. It was just a sketch. Now I'm going to erase it. Well, you gotta erase your sketches enough to where you can still see it, but where it won't interfere with your colored pencil drawing. So I guess you could say this is episode 2 of our little drawing episodes. And if you want to follow along, grab your sketchbook and colored pencils and come on ahead. We're going to start here with a base coat of orange for the lips, because remember, we're doing an orange for the fruit inside of the mouth. I'm going to do the bottom lip first, and then we're going to move up to the top lip. Now, as you move up to the top lip, you can get darker or lighter. I have chosen to get lighter at the top until you meet in the middle where it's almost white. And then you grab your white after you fix up little lines. I'm just fixing up some little things here. You grab your white now, and then you just blend the orange out. You blend the orange out, because this might look very strong, but once we blend it out with the white, it will be much lighter and softer. And if you have any rough edges that you don't like, just go over them with the white and kind of straighten them back out, because the white will blend the color out to make it look better. Now, I hope these tips are helping you, and I've been talking quite a lot, so I'm just going to let you enjoy the drawing now. And if you have any questions, just post it in the comments and I'll check it out and answer your question. Now, I'm not using any reference here, but if you feel that you need to use reference, go ahead and use it. Reference, you're trying to refer to something to make your art better. So, don't worry. Don't listen to anyone who says you're copying just because you can't do anything or anything that anyone says about your art being bad. Just don't listen to them and just keep practicing. Now I'm just going around here with my white and blending some of this orange out on the lips. And now, since lipstick never really covers the entire lip, we're going to add some little pink, like, spots around the orange, just to show that there is still skin there. It's not orange lips, it's just lipstick, or whatever you want it to be. It could be paint, face paint, it could be whatever you want. It could be the juice from your fruit. I'm just making it the exact same color as my fruit, so it matches and it's nice and satisfying at the end. Now, if you don't like the blend from the dark orange to the very light area, you can keep it all the same color. From bottom to top, same shade. Don't have to press harder or softer. Just keep it. Just keep whatever you want. Keep whatever you want. I see we've got 3 viewers. That's more than the last time, I guess. It's not many, but I'm glad you guys are here. Alright, so now we're going to start on the teeth. So the teeth, we're mostly going to use white, but nobody's perfect, like I said. So we're going to have to use some yellow. We're going to erase the inside of the mouth a little bit more. Uh-oh. I'm sorry, guys. My camera just fell. Alright. Sorry about that. I have a very interesting setup for my camera, so just don't worry if it gets all blurry. Just beware that there is like a slight flash warning when it falls. Alright. Now we're going to grab our white and we're just going to fill in the teeth. Now you might not see anything, but if you've got more yellow paper, you will. But the only reason I'm doing this is so we can blend things out. Because we're going to be using this yellow, a light yellow, or if you prefer to have your teeth more yellow, I mean, it's your choice. You can use a darker yellow. But we're going to use this light yellow, and the white helps it dim down because we don't want our teeth looking like lemon juice. So now we're going to just fill this in. Now you realize I didn't put this white down here, but you can do it afterwards or before. It doesn't matter. Either one just makes it, either way, it just makes your teeth look less like yellow. Alright, now we're going to take our black colored pencil and we are going to go around the edge of our orange And, you know, the orange doesn't have to be perfect either. It's just an orange. And now, we're going to fill in the mouth. Not the orange, the mouth. We're going to fill in the mouth with this black. And I just kind of like to outline around things so I don't get things past my guidelines. Because, you know, it's like coloring out of the lines for better artists. Either way, it's still not the best when you color out of the lines. So that's why I like to outline these things, so I don't get black on my teeth or the fruit. And I don't only do this with darker colors, I do this with much, much lighter colors as well. It's just so I don't go out of the lines. It's the same as little kids coloring, just don't go out of the lines. It's just more advanced. The same rules apply. Don't go out of the lines and just try your best. Now here, my little gap in my teeth right here. A little gap in these teeth. Now look, it doesn't look perfect, but nobody's perfect. And, you know, it doesn't look bad. It's not bad art. Nobody's teeth are perfect. Just because your art isn't perfect doesn't mean it's bad. Some people believe that their art needs to be perfect so everyone will love it. But all you need to do is be happy with yourself. You don't have to love everything about your art. Now I'm going in here with a red to go around the edges. You don't have to follow along or draw with me, but if you want to, get out your sketchbook and your colored pencils and go right ahead. If you want to copy, that's fine. I'm not trying to force you to do something different. You can do whatever you want. Whatever you want with your art. Now, this part's a little more tricky. I'm starting dark and going light, like this. And then, for the next section, I start over, go dark, then light, dark, then light, dark, then light. And then just repeat that all the way around the circle for all of your little areas of your fruit. And now, my last piece, and then you just kind of fade that in. And now we've got this spot in the middle here, right there. We're gonna grab our yellow and very lightly fill that in. Now we're going to grab the white and blend all of this out so we don't have any white spots from the paper. And it overall just makes your drawing look better than it was before with this blending. Some people just don't blend and they say their drawings are bad, but you don't have to blend. You can just fill in the spots with your color. Do your way. This is just my way, and this is how I like it. So if you want to do it my way, this is how I do. This is how I do it. Alright, now, this part is optional, but but we're going to use a paint pen. I specifically like Posca. I'm going to pop it open, and we're just going to add, here, let me zoom in for you. We're going to add little like shines. Now, this doesn't look like, uh-oh, that's not good. Here, let me switch around my nib so I can fix that. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. We're just gonna add little eyes, basically. Or maybe like double dotted eyes, or really anything you want. And then we're just gonna make little shinies everywhere. Now, I'm trying to keep these drawings to like 15, 25 minutes, at most 30. But, you know, I hope you still enjoy them. And now I'm going to just take a orange colored pencil. And we're just going to slightly cover up those shines so they're not so bright. And now you've got something that looks like this. Now if I zoom in even further, you can see that there's still white spots showing through from the middle of the orange. That's why we're going to grab our white once more, and we're going to blend that. Blend this yellow bit in the middle. Blend it out. Blend it out. You're probably going to hear blend it out a lot in this series. Just blend it all out. And now we're going to add little details. Now I'm going to zoom in again for this one. For this part, and we're going to look up here on the top lip, upper lip, and we're going to, just like we did the eyelashes on the last one, we're just going to do thin, real thin little things. No, dry lips do this, but I also just kind of enjoy these little things on drawings. These tiny little details on drawings. And now we're not going to blend out this part that we just did. We're going to keep it. And then we're going to take our dark red and go down to the orange. And we're just going to slightly outline all of these little orange slices, orangey bits. Now, if you're leaving in the middle of the stream, middle of the live stream, you can go to my channel page and watch the rest of it when you're done doing whatever you are going to do, if you are stopping in the middle of the stream. Now, if there's anything you would like me to add to this, I can post this on a YouTube short, and you can tell me if there's any feedback you want to give me or anything. But we're just going to blend out these teeth. Now, if you accidentally get some of the black in one of the teeth, you got to be careful about that. But we can still take our white paint marker, or if you really want to go for it, use just normal old paint, and then go over that. And now you can barely even tell. But I think this one's ready for a signature. This one's ready for a signature. I just like to grab my black colored pencil and just, there we go. Go over that again. It's kind of bad. There we go. But I think this one's done.